A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
David Lee strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For St. Louis, shortstop, number 60.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Teheran into his motion. Here he comes on 2-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now he'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Steve, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
John Jay will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Upton is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Michael Lee will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too, so he's a big part of this offense.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Bullard's got a pretty good strike zone all around. He'll miss a call every once in a while in the corners, but what umpire doesn't?
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 3 will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Yeah, Matty, he has been having a nice season for sure, but when you look into the numbers a little more closely, he's been scuffling a little bit lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Cards leave 1, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Number 65 starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Number 11 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 11.
Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you have to be impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nick Markakis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
J.D. Martinez will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This is a good sign right here. These guys were pretty well shut down the last time they took the field. This time, they get on the board first on this RBI single.
Chris Johnson will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Drilled to first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll move to the second now at Turner Field. It's the Braves 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Mark McGuire, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Batting sixth, second baseman,
Nick Savage will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And the runner back. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one after the foul ball there. Tehran sets. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
3-1, here it is. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Michael Ullman stands in as he looks at ball one here.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
batting eighth, the left fielder, number 11,
Peter Borges will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Number 65 will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow one run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Off the plate, one ball, one strike. Two and one.
Oh my gosh, he is falling apart out there right now. That's the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't he know that?
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Three-two with the bases loaded. And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
David Lee will dig in now. The sixth man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. To 2-2 now.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez over to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get an out. Plus, the other two runners have to hold, so double play still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
John Jay will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now after the sac fly there, here's where you got to take the mindset of, all right, I got a clean slate here. Now I just need to get 2 more outs and let my guys try and get these runs back.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Ah. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now. 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Michael Lee gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Number 3 steps in now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here.
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is fouled at the plate. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. A.J. Pierzynski will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and they got him to go after ball 4 there. He just threw him a lifeline.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Alan Martin will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With a moment now, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Now to the plate, Melvin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that's a huge difference between being 0-2 and 1-1 as a hitter, especially against a guy like this on the mound. So that's a good job to hold up on that pitch.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Julio Teheran, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jay. And that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Mark McGuire is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Tehran's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that 2nd inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen?
Now batting.
He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Into the box, Nick Savage. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Michael Oman stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. On his way to pitch number 75. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a ball.
Down and away, ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1 and 2, here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2. Peter Borges would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Number 11 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, number 11.
In there, no balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0 and 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0 and 2, so we'll do it again. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3 and 2, even if this one's a strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Runner at first here, one man out. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this is where he's at his best. When he gets that sinker running away, he's tough to hit.
Yeah, the problem is when he leaves that thing up, that's when he gets into all sorts of trouble.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
One out and a runner on second base. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 20.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. Now, that's an important run down there at third, and he can't be chasing pitches like that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 3-1. Peter Borges will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Tehran has his target. First pitch on its way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Number 65 stands in. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. David Lee will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He's running toward second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Three and 2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he has any idea where the ball is going out there. 6 walks for him in the ball game. you start thinking there's got to be somebody out in that bullpen that they can turn to. This guy's just not cutting it anymore.
John Jay will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend, and he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Michael Lee gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
So far, I think they've just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And another foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pierzynski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the best of starts to this fourth inning.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Now, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Into the box now, Alan Martin. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In now, Melvin Upton. Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Score holds. It's 3-1. Number 3 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
First baseman number 25.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime. But when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Mark McGuire will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Popped high in the air. Johnson is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Nick Savage will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Andrelton Simmons will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Number 11 steps into the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Still 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. He settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
Freddie Freeman digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jim Johnson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Jim Johnson.
Michael Oman will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Catcher, Michael Oman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is right there and taken in out there for the first out.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle. So, I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And this is one guy you want to make earn his way on. If you walk him, he can make it cost you with that speed of his.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Hit down the third base line. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Number 65 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Swing and a line drive. Foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
One and one, here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
David Lee stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
John Jay strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Counts 1-0.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. Lined into left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Up high, 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now, he's not going to earn himself any points with this performance out of the bullpen so far. The control just hasn't been there. And, you know, that's mission number one for a reliever.
Shelby Miller will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Number 3 steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Miller sets. First pitch on the way. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
Boy, and with the bases loaded now, he's definitely pitching a little bit tight out there. As you can see, this pitch is nowhere close to the target, and as a result, it's going to cost him a run.
1-0 count. Here it is. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Mark McGwire.
You want to talk about a guy putting his all into a throw? Well, watch this. Now that's what you call effort.
Standing in now, Mark McGwire, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Tap fouled at home plate. Way outside. 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he pops it up back behind second base. Number 11 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Braves 1. J.D. Martinez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here it is on 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's Chris Johnson now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Smoke toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
A.J. Pierzynski ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Alan Martin ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Ready with the 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. First and second now, one man out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Stepping in, Melvin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And that hit certainly represents something of a milestone for him. Number 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, that's a nice achievement for him, Matt. It's a long way from the numbers some of the all-time greats put up, but it's certainly very respectable.
Joey Turdoslavich will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3. They're down 7-1. Back here at Turner Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jason Grilli will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Nick Savage will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Second baseman, Nick Savage.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble, but this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold him to just a single.
Into the box, Michael Oman, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Ball.
2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. On the ground is short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Into the box now, number 65, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he lays off for ball one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first and third, two away. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Gomez.
In now is John
The
Jay.
center fielder, John.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Count 0-2.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
3 runs already home here. Cue shot here out toward short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Braves 1. Number 11 will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a
Number
great
11.
pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Pitch on the way.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jay is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
With the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Borges is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2-0 count and the pitch. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's going to tough out all game long.
J.D. Martinez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
And he takes strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Michael Lee comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. A scoop with the bare hand. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
That's reminiscent of a ball Angel Pagan hit in Game 1 of the 2012 World Series. This ball's going to hit right off the third base bag, and he's going to catch a break there because they're left with no chance to make a play.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Standing in now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing.
Keeping him close.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
First baseman number
Wow,
25.
that is a very quick
Mark
turn up the middle there.
McGuire.
This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll them up.
In now, Mark McGuire. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Into the box now, Nick Savage, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out toward left center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Chris Johnson will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
A.J. Pierzynski steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he is in there.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Stepping in now, Alan Martin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on it.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Looped out toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
And despite the fact that this ball isn't hit all that hard, it's not always an easy play to make out there. A lot of times, right off the bat, your mind kind of sees that ball as a hard line drive. And we've seen guys mistime that ball and jump too early. But he timed this one perfectly and got up there to bring it down.
Into the box, Melvin Upton, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1.
That pitch count has gone from high to dangerously high. Now, this is not good territory for any pitcher to be in.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
I think the 70 here right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's given his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Paul Glover will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 0, Paul Glover.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Another look here at this pitch count. At some point, he's got to look into that dugout and say, can a guy get a little help?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's set, now the pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air into shallow left center. Jay has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the 9th from Turner Field. R.A. Dickey will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
R.A. Dickey.
Michael Oman stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip.
Catcher, Michael Oman.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Boy, in a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Freeman scoops it up, and here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
The left fielder, number 11, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Dickey gets the sign and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness, no wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
Standing in now, number 65. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Number 11 will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Second
Yeah,
baseman.
this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got to be kidding me. I cannot believe he's still in there. That's 150 pitches now. You're really starting to risk injury at this point.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And one thing he definitely did not want was a long at-bat here to start the ninth inning. This could really jeopardize his complete game ambitions.
Good battle. Count remains full. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Freddie Freeman will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runner at first here, one man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runners on first with one down. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. On the ground near home. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. A runner on first with two away. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 10-1. Good night from Atlanta.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion of the ballgame.